Hello guys, Castlefit here, and today I'm going to be doing a Total War Warhammer 2 campaign. That was a real
I fight for the greater good.
Question is, I'm actually quite unsure who I would quite like to do the campaign with. I've already completed a few Warhammer campaigns. I've done one with Lawfare and Aztarian. I've completed one with Grotkar. I've done one with Emperor Calfrans and Babs Gale. I've completed one with Forgrim Grudgebearer, one with Grimgor Ironhide. Pretty sure I've done one with Vampire Counts. The ones I do seem to struggle with are the Vampire Counts, the Norska, the Bretonian Empire, and I've completed one with the Delph Realms, and I played that one as Durfu. Now the Chaos Factions is also one I do actually tend to struggle with a lot. DLCs, the ones I do not have are the Crone Helper one. I do not have a Radiant, and I do seem to have glitch with Alphanar. Doesn't let me install Alphanar for some strange reason. Helmengorst, I've not actually seen any gameplay of Helmengorst in the game yet. And I also do not have the Beastmen installed currently, but there's always time to get the Beastmen involved. As a Horde faction, I'm not a big fan of Horde factions here. But for this campaign,
Let us make
Bow.
I don't know if
King
I'd quite
of
like to do this
Darkness,
one.
I'll take
The initial
Sigmar's
challenge for
throne.
all the vampire counts seem to be easy, apart from the battle legion. These seem to be hard.
Impress me.
But
All
I think
shall
if I
know
do
me.
Isabella
fancy
Von
doing
Carstein.
that, I might actually go from Carstein.
The world.
Well, I know from
Countess
Carstein, I might go
of
as Isabella Carstein based on her stats, but her stats aren't everything. Yeah, why not? We'll do it on hard difficulty for campaign and hard difficulty for I'm going to try to limit each part to at least 10 to 20 minutes if possible. I don't want to overdo the videos that I'm doing and have them. I don't want to have a time constraint. I want to have a time constraint, but I don't want it to be overly long unless it comes to a point people would actually want them to be long parts of videos for like Total War games, which I do fancy doing quite a few Total War Let's Plays like for Warhammer 1, Warhammer 2, eventually Warhammer 3 when that comes out in 2021 probably. I will probably do a Let's Play or two for the Three Kingdoms when that is released. I might go back to old Total War games like Napoleon Empire and Rome Total War 2, which was one of my favourite Total War games, Rome Total War 2. The Total War game I grew up playing was Rome Total War 1 and Medieval Total War 2, which was absolutely amazing. It was amazing. I love playing Medieval Total War 2. It was honestly amazing. I played Shogun Total War, the very first Shogun game, and I couldn't get to grips with it. Just couldn't do anything. I was just like a duck in the headlights. That was me. Just didn't know what to do. I was just so confused with what I had to do in that game. But with Isabella Von Carstein, we are hopefully going to get something good on the go. Hopefully. I'm actually unsure where Isabella Von Carstein spawns. I think it's Castle Temple or Drakenhof. But I do hopefully plan on releasing a video. If I don't do a few videos weekly, well, I'll try to do like 1 to 3 videos a week if possible. If I'm able to. The one thing I always have hated in Total War games like this is the loading time for so long. Well, I genuinely didn't think the loading times would be that bad, but they're proving to be quite bad. But shh, we won't tell anyone. Don't tell Creative Assembly, they'll beat us up. Don't do it. I don't even want to read
Hail to you, cold and beautiful Isabella. Manfred dwells in Castle Drakenhof, your rightful home. So whilst you should be rightfully proud of what you have achieved so far, There is clearly still much to be done. The Temple of Brood control the lands to the north, as far as the River Stir. They cannot be suffered to endure, lest they threaten your strength. Raise your forces, march on the foe, and show them true terror. The high mountains to the south are infested with dwarfs. Our lands will never be safe with such an enemy so close. Make plans to drive out their stunted kind in time. So set forth, Isabella, wife and warrior, beauty and horror. The fury in your eyes will bring this world to its knees.
Free vampire straight away. Like Isabella Von Carstein. I'm not even going to include her as a vampire. Fair enough, she's a vampire, but she's not included as being a vampire. Because, obviously, she's not
I thirst.
agent as a vampire. Now we've got Emmanuel Posner, who's a vampire of shadows. Then
Who wishes the red kiss?
Who's a vampire of death. Now, you've got Spirit Corruption. Yep, keep it at 5, fair enough. I've got Blood Kiss. Awaken ancient and powerful vampire bloodlines igniting blood kisses which are required by killing faction leaders in battle, by assassination, or by vassalizing factions. Fair enough with that one, vassalizing factions. Fair enough. We're going to see what we can do. Do we want Black Knight straight away? And I wouldn't say we want Black Knight straight away. We might want a White King straight away, possible. We don't want Cairn Wraiths either. An Ancient Armory. It would allow for recruitment of Graveguard, which, trust me, we're not going to be able to get Graveguard for another turn. But we can actually get Graveguard quite early then. A few turns to get Graveguard. Do we want a fort? That provides a garrison of 2 Graveyard and 1 Black Knight lances and boarding. That would actually be quite a good one, Awakened Battlefield. But this ideally gives me 3 Crypt Ghouls, 1 Crypt Horror and 2 Dire Wolves. Or I could pull with some income. And about Pirate Corruption, which also proves to be quite well. But actually we are going to be going with just that. I don't want to go with a money one because it's the only one I have. Like Scorch Havens will sell it, so in case or as an off chance I do get attacked, I'm going to play it safe. Would I like to raise? I would actually quite like to raise me as well.
As you say,
some dials as well. Vargas in there,
Yes,
we'll
my
straight
sire.
away use. Yeah, well, I'll use Emmanuel Posner, why not? And we'll
Expand
use
Sylvania's
we'll
borders.
mute, and we will damage it.
We will raid the
I have
tombs.
research good.
I thirst.
Ooh, that one would be quite nice. Oh, okay. I'm going to go with the Book of Arcane. The Book of Arcane is going to be such a good research to have. So, the Book of Arcane, also known as the Tome of Bone, this dread volume offered by Arcane the Black is filled with his secrets for instilling vigour and other deathly abilities into zombified and skeletal vessels. As you can see, leadership gives me +5 for zombies, skeleton warriors and skeleton spearmen units, which I'm going to take it because if you've ever played against a vampire army before as any other faction, or if you've actually played as the vampire counts in any Warhammer game, if you're pretty much your vampire lord dies, the zombies and skeleton warriors, pretty much your whole army start to degenerate. Their health just evaporates and then they crumble, which you do not want. As a vampire army, you want a lot of leadership in your army just to make sure your units don't crumble under the pressure. Well, you don't want to crumble under pressure. But for this vampire, we're not going to go with Safeguard just now. We will go with not Spirit Leech either. We don't want to go with Wind. Spread Corruption actually. Spread Corruption is quite a good one because it also put down their order. Sorry for the squeaking off my chair here, guys. I do actually have a new chair ordered. It's just not arrived yet. But I think the first settlement we will try and take in this campaign is the Mute itself. we'll do a few turns. We'll skip past because nothing exciting's probably going to happen in the first few turns. I'll be surprised if we get attacked. We have Castle Drakenhof. Oh, hello. That is some tasty dwarfs. Are we actually going to have the dwarfs to tend with? That could prove to be quite interesting. If the dwarfs are the first set of units I actually would quite like to fight. I mean, they're a foreign trespass.
Your kind are a nightmare made flesh, sire. Yoke the power of the dead, and you shall be unstoppable.
Isabella Von Carstein's actually quite a good shape, by the way. Oakenhammer. What's your actual...
For the wisdom
How do you feel
of
about it?
Valea.
Are you just happy? Oh, you are upset with me. Why are you upset? They condemning a bit. You condemn something I can't control. Fair enough. Like, you actually condemn something.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord.
We'll go in on aggression.
Consider your situation carefully before
Hopefully
accepting
that'll do
any
something.
agreement.
I don't want to start giving it money just so they can
Darkness.
That's totally not
There
something I
are
want to do.
possibilities.
If anything, I guess a patch with these guys as well. My strength rank is 16. You're
Wanrag.
very unhappy, like. Oh, good. I've made you even more unhappy. See, to be fair, then why not? Your strength rank is 64. I could probably just move my vampire
Undead
into here.
Ascendant. So be it.
Yeah, well, I'm here. I actually
Peak.
can actually raise some units. I can use another set of zombies if I wanted to. How big's your army actually? Your army's not even that big at all. I've got a unit of Bargheists. Gonna come up in a turn. We're not gonna the quill but why not? Pardon my language. So no allies have chosen to become involved in this dispute. I mean, what it is, be careful what you wish for.
No mercy.
So good. Would we call it to fight this? Nah, I don't want to fight this one. I mean, it's an overwhelming victory here. I might lose some units, but nothing to be actually worried about. I can get some of my troops to replenish, or actually just return to captives. What's that going to do? Casual the replenishment. It doesn't give that much dark magic, to be fair. So, now if that happened, I'm actually going to move Isabella up there, and we're going to bring in Isabella Von Carstein.
Darkness gathers.
Very, very sorry, very loud, squeaky chair.
I shall enslave the world. All shall
Isabella Von
know
Carstein's
me
going to have a
and
little army
tremble.
coming, and hopefully that's enough to just take
It is
care of
night. The dead shall rise.
That's alright, it's a horrible failure. Now, we have Lamian, Von Carstein, Blooddragon, Necrarch, or Strigoi. Tainted and foul, the Necrarch's physical corruption is transmuted into supreme magical power. As soon as they enter the ranks of the undead. You search right. Search right. Fair enough. Military commander. Once the noblest of the Empire's knightly orders, the Blood Dragons are a ferocious force in battle with a bond for stronger than any living knight. I might actually go with that then, Blood Dragon. Because that's very, very good. Oh, Sylvanian handgunners, Sylvanian crossbowmen. That is actually quite a good shout, because the one thing we do lack is ranged units. That's the one thing I actually did hate about the Vampire Camps, is they actually do have like no ranged units at all. We will go with the invocation of the heck. Then we'll end it. If we can, we'll try and lay siege to Karak Dromar. Vlad Von Carstein should be able to actually just hold Schwarzhaven. I don't expect them to have any trouble, to be fair. We have Oakenhammer up here who aren't going to give as much of a fight, I don't think, because I don't even know why they moved the dwarfs away from that settlement. But I mean, it's Oakenhammer. Oakenhammer, you can just move your army up here and all the way down here. And that's you, take on to Carrick Dramar. But they are actually making some units at Carrick Dramar. I don't know if they'll actually be able to do anything against us, but they're making units at Carrick Dramar. Whereas Isabella Von Carstein is currently going to lay siege at. So we have the Book of Arcan. And with the Book of Arcan, wherever it is, where'd it go? We have our leadership for zombie skeleton warriors and skeleton spearmen. So we'll go back into technology, and we can actually raise the dead, which is +3 turns. Again, this one gives me Blood Kiss, which I don't really want just now. Am I going to suffer attrition actually in that settlement? I don't think I will. So we'll go with Raise Newly Dead, which gives me melee attack +3 for zombie skeleton warriors and skeleton spearmen, and melee defensive +3. A single word boon spoken during ritual will harden the skin of corpses as jerked back to life. And Isabella Von Carstein, I think you're
Not
actually going to
likely.
attack Moric Death Dealer, because Moric Death Dealer doesn't really have a chance against you. Oh! I may be absolutely mistaken. Maybe Moric Death Dealer does actually have a chance against you. We will quick save it, and we will actually take this fight. See how it goes. I'm expecting a win. I'm expecting a strong victory. Oh. So it's not it's not a siege battle, because I could have just encircled them. The Battle of Carrick Dramar will probably be the only battle in this initial part of this Let's Play. We've got Isabella Von Carstein looking deathly as ever. We've got the, pretty sure this is the Vampire of Death I have with her, and it's the, wait no, I could be wrong, it could be Shadow, the Vampire of Shadows I have with Isabella just now, and it could be the Vampire of Death that's at the mute. Now Moric Death Dealer, he's going to be a strong warrior. I mean, it's the dwarves, they're always strong warriors, good at ground and infantry fights. Nothing bad I can actually say against them. Oh, so yes, it is. My Vampire of Death is the one that's actually currently at the mute. I've got my failed bats. Do I fancy playing this defensively or aggressively? Put my failed bats together. Have my crit goes at the front, spread them out. Have my skeleton warriors symbols behind them, move them over a bit. Have the direwolves on this side. Have a unit of Vargheists there, have my Vargheists there. We'll have my horses over here.
Queen
And
of
then we'll have my
Darkness.
2 lords in the middle. My Vampire Lord
Isabella
and
Von
Isabella
Carstein.
We'll start deployment. And we'll start now, are we expecting it to move towards us? Are we actually expecting them to move towards us? Well, quickly. They're not actually going to move towards us. Okay.
Tremble, mortals! Isabella Von Carstein!
Get Isabella to move up again.
Time to kill!
Now, you can actually use me, of course, mystifying miasma. Oh, hello. You actually did this. Attack already. Excuse me. I'll send down pretty much every unit I have just now. And we'll also send down the Black Knights as well. I'm expecting our units to actually start out impossible.
Swiftly! End them! Excellent! We are immortal! To war! All life must end! Yes!
What? Yeah, no. I mean, to be fair, I actually did lose quite a lot. I think I lost 100. Oh, maybe not. 71. Fair enough, I'll take it. The war against Zuthbar is actually going surprisingly well. Who were the key killers in my army there? My direwolves got a combined total of 57. Failbats did well, but my Failbats were pretty much just to sustain damage and distract. My Black Knights got 21, which some of them were actually quarrelers. My Vargheists got a good amount of kills as well, which I'm quite happy with. Isabella got 4 kills, and my Shadow, Vampire of the Shadows, got 5. My Crypt Ghouls also got 23. My Skeletons were but just can't afford them. My Zombies actually took a lot of damage. Unit my Direwolves took nearly half. The only unit of zombies I have took nearly enough half as well. It's actually been quite an enjoyable first part for the Let's Play, not gonna lie. I've been thoroughly enjoying this one. Not enjoying the wait times though. I would enjoy it if the wait times were so long. How long have I've been playing Total War games pretty much since Rome Total War came out. Rome Total War was released and I've been playing Total War games since. Pretty much played every single one that's came out. The only one I haven't gotten the hang of yet is Total War Kingdoms, pretty much just because I've not played it enough to be able to get a hang of it and thoroughly enjoy it. Like, I do enjoy most Total War games, I've just not played Total War Kingdoms enough to actually get into it. The same with Total War Arena, that's another one I've not seen again. But it did something good with Shogun Total War 2, where you actually had your own hero, your daimyo, and you had your own custom units in multiplayer, which you could name if you wanted to name them, level them up, get actual cosmetics if you like it. Interesting. So we got the 6th hit at the Battle of Karagdramar. We've got 624 income. We've got a sword of strike. I'm really struggling with my English today. Jesus. We've got a level up for Isabella Von Carstein. We're now level 3. We lost 71. They lost 121. They also lost Karagdramar, which for us is good. Would we like to occupy it? Loot and occupy. Sack or erase the settlement. If we sack it, we get the money for it, but also it means we have to fight again if we want it. I'm thinking of looting it and just occupying it.
Annihilate them!
We'll just have Karagdramar. Karagdramar is now our province. Ours, unlimited ours. So what we'll do in Karagdramar, we'll actually go with not growth. We will go with, to be honest with you, actually we'll have to go with growth, won't we? No, maybe not. Can maybe go with we'll go with cemetery possibly. Nah, you know what? Nah, we'll go with pit. torch we can actually get a little barrel now.
The
Can
world
we attack them?
will drown
No,
in
can't
blood.
them there. Damn it. Thought maybe we could attack
The Von
them. So
Carstein.
I can stop. So
Queen.
stop that barrel.
Join me for dinner.
So let's level up Isabella Von Carstein. What would I prefer? Would I like Van Hell Dances Macabre? The Curse of Undeath? Gaze of Nagash? Or Raise Dead? Now these are all very, very good abilities. I think I want to go with the Gaze of Nagash. So, the Gaze of Nagash. Bolts of dark magic leap from the caster's eyes, withering flesh and blackening the bone beneath. Now, climbing and mana equipment cannot use if climbing. Projectile range is 250 meters. 35% miscast chance, which we do not want. Increased number of missiles, cause moderate magical damage, good from a high angle, strong versus single combatant, good against armor, and good against large combatants. So, Nagash it is. We also have Emmanuel Posner, which you'll level up, which we'll also go with. Actually, what do I want to go with? I might actually keep her attached to the army and have Melkoff's Mystifying Armor on her as well. And she can pretty much just be my spellcaster. I'll have my shadow, my Vampire of Shadows as my spellcaster. And I'll have my Vampire of Death as my actual specialist. But we can't do that, so we'll do it for the next turn and end the video on the next turn. So, not this turn. Once we've finished what we're going to do the next turn, then we'll end the video there. See if we get any more movement from Zufbar. I don't think we'll get more movement from Zufbar. We could probably take Oakenhammer in the next video. Probably wouldn't take that long. Just replenish my troops with Von Carstein, and then get some more troops from Isabella, which it wouldn't take that long to be fair. We've got Swartzhaven under control. We've got Carriage Ramar. I would quite like the Mute, not gonna lie. The Mute would be a good stronghold to have at least. We'll try and not go anywhere near the vampires. The other vampires at least just now anyway. That's a quite big city as well of everything over there.
The dead may be summoned to your will, my lord. Rapid.
I don't fancy it.
King
Just
of
now.
Darkness.
So Oakenhammer, and then we've got Zufbar. Zufbar is going to be a hefty settlement, I think, to actually fight against.
Isabella Von Carstein.
Let's see. Damage abilities. That's a fail. It's nothing bad.
It will
Like,
be
we'll just
done.
move away. We'll go towards Zufbar. Uploading wound that way, because I think we might actually
Von
need you.
Carstein.
Can I summon Skeleton Spearman? I can. Mancome's not going to be the best if I do.
Bend
Maybe
to
team
my
up some
will.
Bardic as well. Get you in a Skeleton Warrior as well. What I plan on researching is Guardian or not Diplomacy actually. I get Vampire Kits, maybe you want to
My
check.
kin, I am pleased very well.
Now let's go with military access. Are you
I'll
open to it?
comply.
My friend Carsten's going to be my little friend. Would you join my confederation? They want no.
Insolence,
No. Defensive alliance.
thou art overruled.
You
Can we
dare.
get anything from that's
How
why
may
Temple
I
of the
serve
Vampire Kits
my
got
masters
Lord.
Von Carstein?
Well, you won't want to become a vassal, will you?
You fool!
Fair, fair enough. To camp for my guy for trying.
The Empire.
Can I
I
actually
want
get?
to parley with the dead.
Can I get a trade
Be
again?
gone, abomination. Never!
Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. I can understand why. I mean, I've sort of
Yes.
just been poking and poking at everyone, so I can understand why you're angry. But it's okay. Oh wait, no, I've been poking and poking at you, Sterling. Oh, try to get an aggression pact with him while I'm attacking with my vampire.
wishes
That sounds
for red
delightful.
kiss.
It's been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm going to wrap it up here, and I'll hopefully get the next part out to you within the next few days. Hopefully, no promises, but we'll try to get it out within the next few days. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And any feedback I do appreciate all feedback of any kind, whether it's constructive or harsh criticism. I'll take it on the chin. Any feedback, just comment down below and I will reply to any comments available, and I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.